Hi, welcome to Mystic Moons, the hour before dawn. This in between time, let's explore. Do you feel this spell on you? Do you feel like somebody has put like a bad spell on you? Do you feel like you don't have total, something is just being played out in your life, but is something going on? Did somebody say, do you feel in control? Sometimes, do you ever feel like you're just operating like a machine or like a zombie? What if somebody put a zombie spell on you? That's possible. I mean, people spend time, actually spend time chanting with you in mind. And not always chanting for your good luck. No. Or even when someone thinks about you, do you feel like maybe they're sending bad energy? It's messed up, right? It's messed up. Now, how can you free yourself from that type of feeling? How? How can you say, I don't want to be part of this scene, but you're powerless to stop your actions? You just keep, even when you know, like you're attracted to someone, now you know this person's not good for you, but you still you can't help yourself. This person is like, you run into this person everywhere, and you're drawn like positive, like a magnet. But this person has not the best intentions for you. But still, you go on to this person, and you maybe this person is more than just a person. Maybe this person is the result of somebody putting the wrong kind of energy on you. It happens. I mean, how come you have like, don't you think that like wars are energies? Um, Happiness is an energy. Uh, Everything is an energy. And people wish each other good things, but they also wish each other bad things. Or they can just say, I have control over you. Sometimes just a voice tone, a look, a stare. I mean, you feel these emotions that you didn't have. Eyes are very, very powerful. Some countries you can't even look people in the eye. That's how powerful they realize the eyes are. In the United States, some places, they advertise if you're feeling scared, look people in the eye, look your enemy in the eye. That's not the way you do it. You don't let them soak you up, drain you. You don't lock. You look people in the eye that will give you something positive. Not those spellcasters. Not those people who don't have your best intentions in mind. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, sometimes people just give you the creeps. And then do you think if somebody's giving you the creeps, they're going to let you walk away? I mean, they know that you know them. And then they can just say something that hurts. That's almost, when somebody says something to you and it hurts, that's like a spell, a mini spell. I mean, there are more elaborate spells, of course. There are people that like spend days and days and days trying to mess you up. Just like there are people that try to spend days and days trying to put you on the right path. How do you, I mean, you can tell if something is good as well as you can tell if something is bad. Sometimes it's just so overwhelming. And then, like, if you drink, if you take, like, you get high, you can really see that you're not in control. You're not in control. Somebody else is. Even any type of behavior that's not good for you, you could even say that that is some sort of spell. I mean, there are direct spells, one to one, and then there's like like a fisherman's spell. A fisherman's spell is when somebody spreads a giant net and they grab as many people as they can because they're going for an energy surge. They're like just like, there's a group of beings. It's called the Argons. Now, you may have heard the Argons. Everybody knows about the reptilians, right? Other beings. I mean, there's other beings besides humans. We all know that. Just like on the earth, we have spiders, we have snakes, we have pussycats. Right here is a nice pussycat watching, guiding. And anyway, Argons are a race of beings that they soak up energy. They're not so much visible to our eyes, but they soak up energy. They live on the feelings. Even if you take, like, on an island, you have a voodoo priestess. What do they call them? Babas? Something like that. I mean, feed, they understand the world of the spirits. They want to understand the world of influence, the world of, like, control. Hi. Sometimes I spent, like, you wonder, like, how did I, you can be thinking about somebody and then you wonder, why am I giving off this energy? Why am I thinking about these people? Have you ever been, like, alone and then have a band of, like, chanters come and, like, try to, like, the bidding is somebody else. Some people, like, they actually have the power to make other people go out and cast spells in their name. There are a bunch of people like that too. Hi, everyone. Hi, bunny girl. Are you feeling taken or influenced by someone's spell on you? Sometimes I usually like to go, poo hoo. It's not possible. Not possible. However, it is possible. Some spells are very, very subtle. Very subtle. But you can tell when somebody, at least, I mean, as they say in the United States, they say, like, pulling your leg, pulling your leg. Now, pulling your leg is a harmless phrase. But what else are they pulling besides your leg? And then maybe they don't have the most best intentions for you. I mean, sometimes people that are aligned with the dark side, they need sacrifices. They need to sacrifice. They need to have something, something to appease the demon spirits that they align with, the negative ones, the negative ones. I mean, call them whatever you want, the negative. I mean, we all know there's negative and positive. What can I do? That bunny girl, are you feeling something? Tell me. What are you feeling? I see you, I see you, I see you. Hi. Pussycat sees you. What's happening, bunny girl? Something, someone, you feel somebody is creeping up on you? You know, I generally don't like to do too much or give too much of the spell work in a way. I mean, when you acknowledge people do spells, you kind of give them space. But it's almost like the space of a boxing match, you know? You know you're going to go toe to toe. fist to fist, soul to soul, energy to energy. And what? What? Ooh. Mm. Ah. Isn't that the face of an angel? The face of an angel. Reverse a spell. Reversing a spell, first you have to, of course, identify it. How do you reverse a spell? Well, you have to think, first of all. You have to feel, you have to quiet yourself. And then you have to say, I do not want to do this. I do not want to participate. But sometimes you need help because it's complicated. It's very complicated. It depends who casts the spell, where they're coming from. Yes, he's very cute. He is very, very cute. Thank you. He's a sweetheart. He's a he's very brave, but he is very complex. Church, a lot of spirits are in churches, temples. A lot of spirits are where people pray. They love voices. They love the feelings. But they love a lot of things. Different spirits love different things. Churches are like it's a place to think and allow your mind and your body to cleanse themselves. It's important to cleanse. Cleansing is getting rid of the spells, getting rid of the negative energy, the negative beings. Sometimes all you can do is just make the negative beings aware that you don't want them. You don't want them. It's a step by step procedure. No, it is not. I have three more. I found some cats, and then I nursed them, and then they grew up. And here's one. It's right here. Kochi. Kochi Kochi. That's Japanese for come. Come here. Kochi Kochi. It's Kochi. Come here. Come here. Kochi Kochi. He's 4 years old. He's a good baby. Do you have cats? Do you have a cat? A dog? Yes, spelling to, in this day and age, there's so much energy that the demons, the negative ones, are running all over the place. They're up at night, they're up in the day, they're up everywhere. The negative ones, they want company, they want to practice. They're up to something. The negative ones are up to something. They breathe down your neck. Nice, nice. But I actually have four. Yes, and I'm scooping and feeding and scooping and feeding and telling them to be quiet, telling them to come here. They're very cute. I love them. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's so nice. I had a hamster too a few times. I had a couple. I want a dog. I want a dog too. I want a dog. Maybe I want two dogs. I'm good to have some dogs. Yes. It's just we just have to be aware that sometimes people just project their spell on you. I mean, it's very easy to get somebody's spell. Sometimes they will operate through sounds. Sometimes of course, they operate right in front of your face. I mean, you wouldn't have sirens. I mean, if you hear a siren in the city, it's almost like it makes your mind go to a certain place that you would have not gone there if it was not for the sound. So we can say safely that spells are cast through sound frequencies, and they're also it's a combination. Since we live in a four sense world with also time, which makes it the fifth. However, if we really, really block out a lot of BS of, and we free ourselves from the spells, we can see we live in a more complex reality. We live in maybe like 10, you know, 10, 15 dimensions. I mean, many, many, many. I mean, there's one thing about spiders, bugs, for other, wolves, dogs, cats, they have different sense capabilities. Their realities are different. Their timings, their colors, their hearing, it's different. Have you ever looked at a spider or a bug? I mean, with a magnifying glass. I mean, why don't you try it sometimes? You'd be amazed to see the human like cartoon figures they actually look like. I was amazed. I mean, oh, you're going to bed. Well, sleep well, sleep well, sleep well. It was nice chatting. Come back again. Come back again. Well, if anybody would like a reading, to release a spell, to feel, to ask if there is a spell, if someone has something, something going on, wherever you may be, spell work, spirits, energy levels, these are all affecting us, all affecting us. Remember, you can always come to Mystic Moons and we can talk about these things. We can see what we could do about these things. We can see if there is some spell on you. We can see if someone is playing you, playing on you. And mystic moons can help release that chain, that bondage. Mystic moons is realizing there's lots and lots of things that are in this world that are never discussed, and spells are one of them. You can use a um, psychological term, you could, but there's something so vast, so numerous, so the onslaught is so ferocious, so fast. It's more than that. It's more than that. So keep in mind that mystic moons does first of all, we identify if there is a spell, if someone has cast a spell on you, and it's giving you reactions that you do not like. I mean, even love is a spell. Love spells, hate spells, greed spells, dumb spells, smart spells, smells, right? Smelly smells, spells, words. Well, you know what I'm saying. These things are very, very, very complex and simple too. See what kind of spell someone put on you. Well, if anyone would like a reading to see if someone has put a spell on you and you want it removed, you want it to be gone, be gone. You want to break free of the chains that bind you. You can email me. The description box is below. You can email me and you can ask for a private reading. It doesn't have to be like this. It can be quiet, quieter. It can be as confidential as you want it. But Mystic Moons is available to help remove the negative from your life. Freedom is just around the corner. Freedom is here. And another direction is possible. Destructive behavior, destructive feelings, people that do nothing for you, lower energy, lower energy, lower energy. That can be reversed. It's not easy, especially on the timing factor. Like, how long have you had this kind of actions, reactions? But they can be removed. You can go and do something different. You can have a different type of life, a more positive, free life. And Mystic Moons is here. Well, if no one, remember, just email me. So I'm going to close down. And if I get the feeling again that somebody is looking for me, I will reach out again. Reach out. I'm here. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. If you have a comment, you can email me on this matter. Email me. And we can go from there. Thank you very much.